Ulmus americana, American elm, is a tree with a story. A medium to large species, native to eastern and central North America, it can take on various forms in the wild. It was cultivated early on for a vase-like structure, became a favorite landscape and street tree in cities and towns across the Northeast and Midwest United States. American elm took on an iconic role in the founding of the nation. It was planted by the millions over the next few centuries. This may be the tree you think of when you picture that classic tree-lined streetscape of small town and suburban America, resulting in many cities and towns having an aptly named Elm Street. However, starting in 1928, Dutch elm disease arrived on the East Coast from Europe. Despite efforts to slow its spread, this fungal infection would decimate American elm populations across North America over the next few decades. The cost of this die-off in tree removal and replacement, including the loss of benefits from large tree canopy cover, is almost immeasurable. The plight of the American elm remains a tragic mainstay of urban forestry lore, as well as a cautionary tale against monocropping, planting too many of one species that can easily be wiped out by a single pest. In the years since, successful cultivars of American elm have been developed that are resistant to Dutch elm disease, and treatments against the disease have preserved some of the heritage varieties, such as this one on the Washington State Capitol campus. The origins of this particular tree can be traced back to the American Revolution. An American elm tree in Cambridge, Massachusetts, was rumored to be the site where George Washington took command of the Continental Army in 1775. This story made the tree famous, and cuttings were taken and rooted to grow new trees, clones of the original, all over the country. One such rooted cutting ended up in the hands of a University of Washington professor in 1896, who used it to make more cuttings and more trees. One such cutting from that tree resulted in the American elm tree growing here on 11th Ave Southwest across from the Helen Summers building. This tree was planted on February 18, 1932, George Washington's 200th birthday. Now over 90 years old, we might expect it to live another 100 or even 200 years with the aid of regular injections preventing Dutch elm disease infection. This historic and storied tree, as well as many other noteworthy trees with stories of their own, can be seen in person on the Washington State Capitol Campus Arboretum in Olympia.